Throughout history, we have heard many things about women, and some of them have been neglected. And yet, women play an important role in our society. Even in the Bible, we see different women playing different roles. So today, we join the entire world to celebrate Women's Day. Even if in US is not a public holiday, but in most of the countries today is a public holiday. So I'd like to take this chance to say to all women who are here and those ones listening that thank you so much for making our society, for making our country a better place to be. Mothers always want the best for their children, not so? Mothers always want the best for their children. In this morning's gospel reading, the mother of James and John asks Jesus for the best places in his kingdom for her two sons. She interceded with Jesus on behalf of her sons. However, her request, her prayer, was not one that Jesus could respond to. I don't know how she felt. Jesus did not respond to every request that was made of him. Not every prayer we make is heard. Instead of responding to the mother's request, Jesus made a request of his own to her two sons. He said, "Can you drink the cup that I am going to drink?" Jesus was asking James and John if they were ready to follow him, even though it would mean traveling the way of the cross. The same question is asked to all of us. Can you drink the cup that Jesus drinks? Even if it means traveling the way of the cross? The question that Jesus asked James and John is one that he addresses to all of us. He asks how committed we are to his way of life, to the values he lived by and died for. These are the questions to ask ourselves. Committed to his way of life and to the values he lived by and died for. Like the mother of James and John, we often ask the Lord for something in prayer. Today's gospel reminds all of us that the Lord also asks us for something. He asks us for nothing less than ourselves. He asks us to give ourselves totally to him as he gave himself to us on the cross. Are we ready to dedicate our entire life to Jesus? Are we ready to follow the way he followed? Are we ready to act on the values he lived for? Those are the questions we ponder. Are we really true Christians? And do we live on the values Jesus lived?
Thank you for joining us for the celebration of the Mass today. It's a blessing that you are with us. Every broadcast of this liturgy goes out to hundreds of people and hundreds of people all over the world. It's been an enormous blessing. If you'd like to support this virtual ministry of OLPH, please go to our website. You can support this ministry by going to Give Central so that we can continue to broadcast the liturgy each and every week. Thank you for your support. Most of all, thank you for joining us today. God bless you. Greetings from OLPH.